Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Elder Scrolls Lore, and before we start, I'd like to let everyone know I am still sick. It's the same day I'm recording the other video. And I have a Discord chat now. Feel free to join that in the link in the description below, or in the channel header of my channel, obviously. And I have a podcast now, which is hosted by me, HB and Kuyo of HB Productions, and Imperial Knowledge, with the recurring host in Kukai, and with occasionally we have a new, or not occasionally, but we have a new guest every episode. So feel free to check that out on HB Productions channel. And that being said, I'd also like to thank Aries for allowing me to use his music for this video. And let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about Jurgen Windcaller. Now, Jurgen Windcaller, later known as Jurgen the Calm, was a Nord chieftain and hero of the First Era who belonged to the mightiest of all tongues. He was the founder of the Greybeards. Now, during the War of the Succession, the Battle of the Red Mountain happened, and in the midst of the battle, Jurgen Windcaller helped his fellow Nords in a war against the Dwemer and the Chimer. During the battle, the Dwemer and the Chimer actually completely annihilated the Nordic armies, forcing them out of Morrowind entirely and back to Skyrim. Now, after the disastrous battle where his army was completely obliterated, he spent 7 years in exile, pondering the meaning of his defeat. He finally came to the conclusion that the gods had punished him and the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the Thu'um. Following this revelation, Jurgen developed a pacifist creed known as the Way of the Voice, that preached the Thu'um should only be used for worship and the glory of the gods, rather than conquest and war. After he converted to pacifism, he became known as Jurgen the Calm. His philosophy prevailed, largely due to his unshakable mastery of the voice. His victory was sealed in a legendary confrontation where the Calm is said to have swallowed the shouts of 17 different tongues of the militant school for 3 days until his opponents all lay exhausted. Now these tongues would later become his disciples. It was after this confrontation he founded the Greybeards, a monastic order dedicated to mastering the Way of the Voice. It's also during this time he built High Hrothgar near the throat of the world. This served as a home for the Greybeards, as well as a sanctuary for them to meditate and perfect their voice. Now it is unknown when or how Jurgen Windcaller died, but he was buried in Ustengrav, along with some of his possessions, including his horn, which can be found in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. His sarcophagus reads Windcaller in Jaedric, and it is unknown why it's actually like this in general. Now, like I said earlier, you can actually find the horn of Jurgen Windcaller in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and you're required to get it for a quest. You can even put it back and get a dragon soul back. If you actually go back without the horn, you still get a dragon soul back as well. He also can be found in Sovngarde as well, so that's also one thing. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to please join the Discord chat if you want. We can talk about gaming, lore, whatever it is you really want. And please consider checking out that podcast. It's basically just usually the 5 of us. There's 4 main hosts with Kukai kind of recurring in it every now and then with a guest, and we just sit there and we talk about we have a set ways of how things go. So we usually just catch up, we introduce our guest and talk about our guest a little bit, and then we talk about 5 specific things in lore, and then we talk about things we all want to talk about specifically, and then we kind of do some quick hits with questions from the audience, and then quick lore questions about that we can really hit and touch up real quick. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the Discord chat, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.